Okay, next step I'm going to do, this is really an optional step, is I'm going to pull this hood off right here so that I have better access to the voltage regulator. To pull this hood off, you first need to pull this off. Fortunately, I've been working in there. The bolts aren't even in it. Usually there's 4 or 5 bolts in this, and you can pull it off. So again, you'd pull out the bolts, you know, here. There's a couple on the other side. I believe there's 3 on the other side. And then you pull that off, and then you can remove the hood after that. There's a couple other steps. I mean, before you remove the hood. So first things first, I'm going to set my phone over there, which is got the GoPro on it. We're going to pull this off. Set it to the side over there. And you see, whoever had this before, when they repainted it, painted over all the wires, so telling color of the wires is a little difficult, but I'm working on that. And there's our kitty friend again. Okay, now we're going to pull this off here. To do that, we need to do a couple things. We got to pull this breather piece off, the radiator cap, the fuel cap, and pull those off in the little rubber pieces. We'll make sure to put those back on when we're done, or after we get it off, to avoid getting any crud in there. A couple other pieces down here. So let's go ahead and get started removing that. Kitty, you gotta move. Thank you. He's gonna annoy me in a minute. He's gonna come say hi again. Alright, kitty. So you see, I pulled this out. You see some extra wires and stuff on there. That was trying to oh, and this is the drooling cat. So he gets drooly when he's getting petted. Whoa, kitty, don't fall. Alright, I'm gonna put you on the ground, okay? Come here. I know. Extra drooly kitty. Hopefully if I stand here he won't crawl up. Okay, to remove the hood, I believe these are 9/16. You have to remove these bolts here. We'll loosen those up. And my phone's ringing. Go figure. See who it is. I have no idea. Probably a sales call. Alright. So we got one bolt out. I usually pull this thing out a little bit and put the bolt right back where I got it. Except for that's actually in the hood, so I don't want to do that. So we're going to set the bolt right there. Now we go back to the other side and pull off the other bolt in the same position. This is going to be a little bit of a feat because I'll be pulling this hood off by myself if I can. If not, we'll just leave it on and prop it up a little bit. So you probably can't see what I'm doing. I'm pulling out the same bolt on the other side. I have found that the tractor's missing a couple bolts here and there, but nothing major. I said I originally wanted to keep the tractor as original as I possibly could, but I think I'm going to come out money ahead by replacing this to the 12-volt system. Now you see I just pulled off the side screen. That's to get it out of my way. Right here is a hood latch, so we're going to pull that and go back to the other side. The kitty follow me. And do the same thing over here. Pull out on this. And it has been raining a lot here, so. And we're just going to set this right over here. And again, there's a hood latch right here. So we remove that. Say hi to the kitty. Don't step on that, it'll fall. Alright, now we got to remove that breather cleaner assembly over there. I'm going to take some stuff out of my pockets. I'll be climbing around here in a minute. I should have a chunk of 2x over here somewhere. I thought I did anyway. It's the easiest way to remove those. I've got big 2x's, a whole bunch of tractor tires, or lawnmower tires. Maybe I can pop it off with my hands this time. You can see it's all rusted right here. Ah, there we go. So we pull that off. Set it down for now. This is technically supposed to be up against that, but it's not, so. And here comes a kitty. Alright, so we got those off. I'm going to set these off to the side. The kitty's climbing around on the tractor. I'm going to get in the way here in just a minute. Okay, watch out, kitty. Kitty, excuse me. How much fuel I got in there? Not much. Every time I work on this tractor, this cat does this. So we have to pull this off, the caps. The cat's gonna knock something in there, I just know it. Oh. I've never actually removed this hood by myself. I've always had somebody else here to help me. This thing's dry and crusty, so it's gonna be a little difficult. I'm just going to throw that over there. Kitty, buddy, you got to move. Don't step on our hydraulic lines. Kitty, kitty, you have to go somewhere else. I'm going to put you on the ground, okay? No. 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 Now, if I was small enough to actually fit in between here, this would be easier, but I'm not. You know what? That may just work. Maybe. My helper's in school, so we're going to try it from the other side. Crawl down. Cat probably thinks I'm crazy over here talking to myself. Come on. That's really loud in my ear. And of course, I'm on the side I actually wanted to put it, but now we're getting somewhere. Maybe. It's actually kind of heavy. Alright, we set that sucker right there. And look, the hood's off our tractor. So I'll go around and show you some stuff again after I get this hood back on the ground and the caps back on. Alright, hood is off. Put these caps back on. This one goes here. Huh. Interesting. Fuel cap back on. All right, so we've got the top off. I don't know if you can see it, but somebody has actually replaced the harness in this thing. I'm getting warm, so this jacket's coming off. Alright, so now what we were talking about before. So here's the generator, the existing generator. This is the voltage regulator. It's actually on little shocks. That's kind of neat. So there's the voltage regulator that we're going to take out. We could technically leave it in there, but we are going to pull it out. So we're going to use this blue wire. We're going to use these brown wires. And, excuse me, I'm out of breath. The white wire and the black wire will basically stay in the harness. We're going to have to cut this apart later. But we'll need this blue wire, these brown wires, and probably this brown wire here. But anyway. Alright. So the hood's off. That was the next step. Now we're going to start pulling the I have a feeling we're going to have to use a different pulley there. Now we're going to start pulling the generator off here in just a second. I've got everything labeled as far as on a piece of paper where everything was in case I go horribly wrong. But alright, next step coming up.